And on the third day, we listen to the What It Is podcast with Strolli and Marlee. So yeah, what do you want to talk about today, Strolli?
I think we should talk about something lame.
Something like super not cool that nobody's interested in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. So what are your feelings on religion?
Boom.
Canceled.
I disagree.
Just with all of them?
You asked for my feelings.
Yes.
So I gave you my feelings.
Right.
I disagree.
Yeah, that's not a feeling. That's a fucking opinion.
No, it is a feeling.
No, I'm feeling very disagree today. You know? I woke up today and was just like, yeah, I'm a little disagree-ish today.
So I don't like religion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not that I don't like it. I find it coincidentally perfect for what it should have done back in the ancient times.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I find it perfect to control people.
Yeah.
I mean, it is perfect to control people, but like, it would have been so easy to just like make something up and tell people that like, oh well, you'll never know until you die.
Yeah.
So believe me.
Yeah, exactly. There's a person up there that knows the things you do, so do good or else.
Why do they sound Canadian?
That was Canadian to you?
I don't know. I kind of
You met a Canadian before?
You do. It sounded like you
Aye.
do there.
Well, you better watch out, guy. Yeah.
God might hate you there, bud.
The big dick in the sky is going to come down and crush you.
The only religion I believe in is Pastafarians.
Yes, this flying spaghetti monster.
Yes.
May he touch you with his noodly appendage.
Yep. He boiled for our sins.
Incredible.
I know, right?
God, I was so happy when we found that, dude. I don't remember what we were doing or looking up, but when you were like, "Oh my god,"
I think we were talking about. I honestly think we were talking about like driver ID, like license pictures, and how like you can't wear any hats. And then I
aren't
was
they
like,
allowed to wear saucepans?
Did you know that they could wear colanders or something? I don't
Yeah.
think that was actually real, but like it totally sounded real.
Mm-hmm. It's like a
That's
yarmulke
really-
for them.
Yeah, it's religious. It's a religious hairpiece.
That's fucking
Yep.
incredible.
But yeah, no, like mainstream religion.
Oh, the ones that are cool.
I mean, really all religions, but
Mhm.
at least like the Asian religions, like Indian Hinduism,
Mm-hmm.
Taoism. Taoism.
Buddhism.
Yeah,
I don't
they're
know.
all they're not meant for like controlling people. It's meant for controlling yourself.
Yeah.
Like it's
I feel
more
like
of like
the-
a self-reflection type of religion, and
Mhm.
I it's a spirituality.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a religion, right?
Yeah.
Whereas like with Christianity, Judaism, and Muslim, that's the ism, right? That's what it is.
Muslimism.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say, but I was like, that doesn't sound right. But
whichever one the third one is.
yeah, you know that one.
Catholicism counts as Christianity, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, yes and no. I mean, it's a sect of it, but it's like
You gotta watch out for those sweet sex.
gotta love opposite sex.
God, I love those jokes.
Yeah, but so I don't necessarily agree with them because they it seems too perfect.
Yeah.
Too many rules and regulations almost to
rules and regulations.
to make it about peace and love and happiness, where it's more or less follow this way of life or you will go to hell. And it's
Well,
like
my understanding is that typically when religion becomes boiled down to rules and regulations, it's no longer like religion.
yeah,
Like I've heard it described as a religion and a faith.
yes.
The faith.
Yeah, faith, yeah.
Yeah, that's where it's different because religion is just rules and laws that you had to follow.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if I truly believe in Jesus. If I follow what the fuck he said in the Bible,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get into heaven regardless.
Yeah.
Like I follow the religion, but then it's like, oh, well, you need genuine faith.
Gotta have faith. Gotta have faith.
That's a song.
Yeah, no. I mean, when you start to like take out the those rules and regulations.
Mhm.
That's really what it boils down to is
Yeah.
faith. You know what I mean?
Because you had to have faith in the things that are recorded as happening, the miracles.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with having faith, but I think following a religion, I think religion needs to be met with, wondering, I guess,
Mhm.
or open thinking.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you can't be like, well, I need to do this or I'm gonna go to hell. It should be like, I should probably try and be a good person
Yeah.
and
Well-
just go with that.
Yeah, like I don't want you to be a good person to me because that's what your religion tells
Yeah.
you to do.
Because God says so. I
Yeah.
want you to be a good person to me because you know that I'm also another person and that I deserve that
Yeah.
same
Like
kindness.
I would prefer to think that human beings just innately care for each other.
Yeah.
You know, that there's goodness within just human
Yeah.
beings as human beings. Because there's such a like large variety of religions and faiths and all
Yep.
that shit. There's
Absolutely.
so many different versions of faith
Yeah.
that I like to believe that the common thread is just human decency.
Yep. Exactly.
Therefore, it doesn't matter what your faith is or what your religion is. There's just a common decency among people that, like, I don't necessarily want to see you suffer.
Yep.
You know, if I can do something to help you, I'll do that because you're a human being and not because my fucking faith tells me to.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just like, and now honestly, like, I don't mind. I don't think that people who are religious are inherently wrong or bad or this, that, or the third, anything really negative. I
Mhm.
just, it's just not for me. And the people that take it, I don't want to say too seriously, but the people that are just like, this is the only way to live, I
Yeah.
think is just, it's ignorant.
Your
you know?
faith is your own faith, and it should not govern my life.
Exactly. Yep. And then even like too, like when you look at like Catholicism, like
Mhm.
there's just history of it being exploited for essentially personal gains.
Yeah.
You know, like they had the tax that you would pay like back
Yeah.
in the Roman Empire. Like you had to pay the church, and if you didn't pay the church, you were going to hell. It's like
Yeah.
that is literally the definition of greed.
Right.
And people were that scared to go to hell that they would still pay it.
Yeah.
And I think when you
Scared to
reach,
go to hell or scared to fight against the church.
well, that too, yeah.
Like, I don't want to pay the church, and the church would be like, well,
We're
kill
gonna-
him.
We're gonna make
Kill him. Kill him.
it's for God.
I'm sorry. Never mind. Jail him, and then he may die in jail.
Don't worry about feeding him. He'll be okay.
Yeah, exactly.
He's under
If he-
God's mercy.
Yeah, if he prays, he'll be fed.
Yeah, right.
It'll be a miracle.
Yeah.
And if not, he lacked faith.
Gotta have faith.
I think the Salem witch trial shit,
Yeah.
like where they were like, I don't know if this is true. This might be from a fucking movie. I don't know. But they were like basically like put a girl in a fucking burlap sack and throw her in a river.
Yeah.
And if she died, she wasn't a witch. But if she lived, she was a witch.
Yeah.
What choice do you fucking have? If you manage to get your way out of the burlap sack, congratulations, you now get burnt at the stake. Like
Yeah.
that.
That was
That's
like-
a fucking
that was-
lose-lose.
Yeah, that was like a big thing that they would do. They thought that witches couldn't drown
Yeah.
or something. I think that's what it was.
Yeah. And they were so cool with being like, oh, we just murdered a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Well, she was a witch, so we can't have
Jebediah
that.
over here has 18 of them anyways.
God damn. Damn you, Jebediah.
God damn it, Jebediah.
Dutch.
Papa 19. Dutch. Gotta go to Tahiti, Dutch.
But yeah, no, there's just, like I said, it's just a lot of rules and regulations that I find with religion, and if you believe in it, so be it. Like,
Yeah.
enjoy it. I mean, they're not necessarily bad. The rules and regulations aren't necessarily bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
You can see the purpose for them in history.
be good to your neighbor.
Yeah.
Don't do anything fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Don't be a dickhead. Just be a good fucking person. Like, I'm down with that. I
yeah.
like that.
On a small scale, and if you think about, like, before technology was a thing,
Yeah.
you can see the benefit of that. Because if, like,
Yep.
my village has, like, 50 people in it,
Yep.
we got.
Yeah.
Like, what bonds us together besides a faith,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
we work the farms together, we pray for this or pray for that,
Yeah.
we make our sacrifices to the old gods. Like, what
The
do you
old
have?
gods.
Like, back then it was kind of like, well, if I kill 2 of my village people and go to the next village and grow a beard, I'm never going to face consequences.
Yep.
But if you tell all the people, yo, if you kill somebody, You go meet your comeuppance in the afterlife.
Yeah.
You
You're
go-
going to burn.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, I don't want to burn.
Don't kill no people.
Oh, okay.
Them's the rules. I don't make them.
What if I just kill like a little people?
A little people.
Not like a little
Well,
person.
if
I
you-
just mean like a little people.
Well, see, if you kill somebody that doesn't pray to our gods, then it's okay.
Ah, right.
Yeah,
Yes.
see,
Hence the
that's,
Crusades.
that's a loophole. Yeah, I forgot those were the things that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was,
You know.
that was a pretty sweet, like 400 years.
Yeah. Catholics are dicks. We're dicks.
Or dicks. Well, you can
We're
speak
dicks.
about that. You're a Catholic.
Yeah. I grew up Catholic.
You're a Catholic man.
I would probably say was. I don't really.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really believe in that stuff.
Believe in all that Catholicism.
It was just one of
mumbo
those things
jumbo.
where, like, when I was in school, when I was like, I gotta receive all of my sacraments, or I go to hell.
Mhm.
And one of those sacraments is to be a priest, and then another one of those sacraments is to get married. Don't we think that that's kind of contradicting?
Mhm.
They're not allowed to be a priest and be married.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are making it really hard.
Yeah, this doesn't make sense. And then, like, I had to tell the priest, like, all of the things I did wrong. What if I forget something? What if, like, I forget
You're
about
fucked up.
What if I forget about that, like, that curse word that I said that one time? Like,
Fuck!
Fuck! God damn it, I didn't tell him that. Oh,
God damn!
no.
Oh fuck!
I gotta
Now I'm
go
using
back
his
in.
name, but God damn! Fuck! It's just an endless loop.
Strolli, it's you again. You've been back in here 17 times today.
Yo,
What is it now? Yeah, I forgot about the time when I said a bad word after that first time that I said the bad word. Like, I just forgot about that. Okay, we'll say a Hail Mary. Okay, thank you.
Bye. See you next week.
Fuck, I gotta say a Hail Mary. God damn it, I gotta go back.
Oh God! Fuck!
God, I said God's name in vain. This isn't okay. Going to fucking hell.
Yo, what up, priest man?
And then, like, technically, you're supposed to have not confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to confess all of your sins before you have communion. And if you take communion and you haven't confessed your sins, you're going to hell. Like, there were so many, like,
That's a lot of shit.
you had to, like, it had to be a full-time job to be a
Mhm.
Catholic. And I was
Yeah.
like, dog.
I don't got time for this. I gotta pay bills.
Yeah. I gotta play video games. at
Yeah,
home.
dude. I like to have a life.
Have you been in a Call of Duty lobby on Xbox 360?
Mhm.
Those people are not going to heaven. But boy, are they fun to play with.
Yeah. I don't know. I could see the reason, and like you said, individual faith isn't bad.
Yeah.
Like, I believe that human knowledge and the ability to explain shit will only ever go so far.
Yeah.
You know, no matter what happens, we will never be able to explain everything.
I think
So
we can.
at some point, no. So I think at some
No.
no, you're wrong.
No.
We'll never be able to discover everything. We'll never be able to understand everything. I just don't think those are things that are possible.
Yeah. I mean,
At
I
some
see-
point,
yeah,
there
I
has
mean-
to be a deity like creator in my mind.
yeah. See, I disagree.
And I
with
don't
that.
say they had to be a god of miraculous power
Yeah.
and unending. Like, I'm not saying they had to be like that. But just from, again, human understanding, what we can equate to a god probably exists somewhere.
So, is it living or non-living?
Mm.
Alpha or the Omega?
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
like, because so the reason why I disagree with that is because it would be really weird if there was an alpha and omega, a beginning and the end. You know,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Like, because it's like, well, where is it?
I don't know. You remember the end of what was it, Men
I
in
don't know.
Black, when they was like, they were zooming out from the Earth and they went into the stars and the galaxies and like ended up being like I think it was this galaxy or our universe was a fucking marble
Yeah.
that aliens were playing with.
Yeah.
It could be some shit like that.
Well, so that's like a thing in science.
Mhm.
It's like Rick and Morty did that,
Yeah, it's theory.
where like there's just worlds inside of universes inside of universes inside of universe.
Right.
Well, that's what the dimensions are.
Mhm.
They're universes inside a universe.
It's a theory.
Yeah.
It's an
a theory.
idea.
Yeah.
It could be that.
Yeah.
It'll never be proven.
Yeah. But that's not God. That's not so it's not forcible creation. That I think is what
Hey, Strolli,
Yeah.
is forcible creation?
It's creation that's forced.
Suck my dick.
Hold my nuggets. No, I don't even know if that's an actual word or not, but that's the word I'm using.
Is that a phrase? I created it. Fuck
Yep.
it.
I did it.
I am God.
Yep. I am the god of that phrase.
The
No,
Alpha
like-
and the Omega.
Like what you're saying with the aliens playing with a marble, and that's the world that we live. Like,
Right.
I don't think it's the aliens created this this universe marble, and they're playing with it. I think it's things that happen not accidentally, but in different dimensions. Like,
Right.
imagine drawing, like, if you can think of like 2D, like it'll never see us because it can't look up. It can only look forward and up, or
It can't look up. It can only look forward and up.
I mean, it can only look in X and Y.
Sure.
It can't look in the Z, which is where we're at.
The Z dimension.
The third dimension. That's what the X, Y, Z, C, 3. Yep. I'm giving him the fingers for 1, 2, and 3 because
Yes.
he's a little stupido.
I prefer the Z dimension. It sounds cooler.
right. And then like the fourth dimension, we wouldn't be able to see them.
All right. So what the fuck is the fourth dimension?
Oh, I don't know.
X,
There's a
Y,
lot of
X, Y, Z, and what?
Q.
Q.
Yeah, some people say it's time, but I think that's a cop out
Yeah.
because it's the only other measurement that we can have. But
Well,
it's
it's not really a measurement.
time.
Yeah.
You can measure time. You can measure time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a measurement
Yeah.
per
It's
se.
our own determination of what time is.
Yeah, right. Like we all know, we have an understanding about what it. God,
Yeah. 1 year is.
got something in my eye.
I might be wrong here, but 1 year is one rotation around the sun. Correct.
In theory.
In theory. Well, we can't rotate if we're flat.
Don't you start this.
It's my religion.
Yeah. How do we get on dimensions?
I don't know, dude. You took it to a very sciencey place, and I'm fucking zoning out on you.
That's literally what I do.
Yeah, I can tell.
I like
Talking
science.
about religion, you're like, well, no, space theory and Rick and Morty and dimensions. Blah, blah, blah.
You want to talk about string theory?
What the fuck is string theory?
It's when you theoretically have a string. Look at
I
it. I'm playing with it.
I fucking hate you so much.
I don't even think I could get into string theory. It's a theory about
Mhm.
time and space. Anyway,
So
so
religion, right?
religion is garbage.
Sorry, we're trying to do better for Jesus Christ. Sorry, Jesus.
We're very sorry there, Jesus.
Yeah, we're trying to do a thing where we stick mostly to one topic.
Yeah.
We've heard your feedback. Don't worry about it. Don't even trip, dog.
Don't listen to him. It's his own feedback. It's not anyone else's feedback. He wants to do this.
Just
He's undermining me.
tell me in the comments below.
Who do you prefer? Let's end this right now.
Stop it, Strolli. This is not how I want it to end.
Yeah.
I don't want to embarrass you.
Well, if yeah, fair. I'm not ready for that.
Nah, neither am I.
Yeah.
Back to religion though.
Yeah.
I on a grand scale, like I feel like it's just I get the purpose and I get the reasoning, but I feel like it's not as important as it's touted as.
Yes.
Like I feel
It
like
should be it should be a secondary thing.
yeah, because I don't feel like
Society should be the primary.
religion
thing.
and faith are two different things.
Facts.
Right? We can agree on that.
Yes.
And
Potentially.
I feel like there's not nearly as much faith as there's touted out to be.
Yes.
There's a lot more people that follow religion than have genuine faith.
You know what I think a lot of it is too?
Before
Yep,
we
go
get into
for
that,
it.
yeah,
Yep.
I feel like a lot more people follow religion than have genuine faith. And if you follow religion, then you might as well just follow rules and laws of society. In
Yep.
which case, religion is unnecessary.
Yep.
And it holds back the growth of society.
It just makes you feel better because you're on a self-righteous high horse.
Your religion might have more or less the same rules to follow as my religion, but because your religion is different, you're gonna go to hell.
Yep.
That is my belief because that's what my religion says.
Yep.
But we follow the same rules and laws, and neither of you have the same neither of you have real genuine faith in your religion. You're just following it because that's what you were raised as. That's what your people were. Whatever fucking reason.
Yeah.
So it's a detriment. Honestly, if you don't have
Yep.
real fucking faith in what you're following or what you're believing, just stop bullshitting.
Yep.
It's a waste of time.
It's like the Bible, the Quran, and the Torah.
Mhm.
They all believe the same archetypes.
Yeah.
It's just who is the leader or who is the Messiah, who's the prophet, who's the actual God. Like all that's just what they just don't agree on the people,
Yeah.
but they agree on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, just who cares if you believe in Yahweh or if you believe in Jesus or
Yeah.
whatever. Like, just be good.
Yeah, just be cool, man.
I
Just
think
function in a fucking society of different people.
yeah. I think people just want to be ruled. I think there's a lot of people that just want to be told what to do. They want to be ruled. They don't want to think for themselves. And then religion
Mhm.
is makes you feel the best.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because you could just
What happens in this life doesn't matter.
oh yeah.
It's all about the
It's
afterlife,
it's
baby.
all about what happens in the next life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if I follow my religion and try to force my religion on everyone else, and I'm a good little boy, the whole rest of eternity is gonna be fucking sweet for me.
Potentially.
Yeah, these 80 years on Earth don't fucking matter.
I've had a lot of existential crises as like a kid,
Yeah.
like thinking about what it's like when you die.
Yes.
Like
Oh my God. Yes. I used to
like-
cry. I used to make myself cry thinking about dying
weirdo.
because it was terrifying to me.
No, I know.
'Cause I'm like, what-
I honestly did the same.
I'm like sitting there thinking like, wow,
Yeah.
my only understanding is of life and living,
Yep.
and when I die, that's gonna cease to exist.
Yep.
So I would throw myself into basically little panic attacks as a kid. Like
Mhm.
I used to remember my mom would hear me crying in my room, and she would have to like go over there, and like fucking hug me and be like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "Nah, just thinking about death, mama." And she'd be like, "Well, don't worry about that.
Don't you worry about that death, Dad.
No, don't you worry about no death now.
Don't you worry about that now, Chad.
Ooh, sweet baby boy." No, I mean, like,
yeah,
death
no.
is scary.
Yeah. like,
Death can be scary.
But even so and then after that, it's like once when I got a little bit older and started to learn a little bit more science and stuff, I was
I
like,
kind of wanted to die. No.
literally life is consciousness.
Yeah.
And when you die, you lose consciousness.
Mhm.
So when you lose consciousness, what is it?
Yeah.
Like the way that I think about it is like when people get knocked out, they're like, "Oh my God, what happened?"
Mm-hmm.
Like I was there and then I wasn't. Like
Yeah.
imagine that, but like never waking up. So
Mhm.
like, how do you know? It almost sounds like a paradox to me. Like,
Yeah.
how
I'm
do
not
you know
afraid
you're
to
dead?
fall asleep every night.
Yeah,
I'm losing like I might have dreams, I
Yeah,
might not, but I
right,
literally just
exactly.
disappear.
you don't know what you do, what your body's doing when and that's another thing too. Like, are dreams a biological thing or is it a spiritual thing?
Mm-hmm.
And it almost seems like it definitely is a biological thing
Yeah.
because of chemical impulses and all that other stuff. But like, what happens when those chemical impulses go away?
Yeah.
So is it just like I'm just there and then I take my last breath and then what?
Yeah.
What?
My mom used
What?
to tell me because I used
what's
to
the
get
sustenance?
I used to get sleep paralysis a lot when I was a kid too.
Oof.
Yeah, it's fucking sucked, dude. I hate
Gross.
sleep paralysis. And she used to tell me that the reason I got sleep paralysis is because my soul would leave my body while I was sleeping, and my
Goddamn,
my
mama.
body was waking up before my soul could get back to it.
God damn.
That's what the sleep paralysis. Yeah, that's why I was like awake but not awake.
Yeah.
Love you, mama.
Yeah.
That wasn't a terrifying thing. That was like, oh, okay, cool. That's why. Because the sleep.
Oh, you were cool with that. See,
Yeah,
I would
no.
have lost my shit.
no,
I would've-
because
no,
the
do not let that
the
leave.
sleep paralysis itself was so terrifying that just having any kind of explanation
Yeah.
for what had happened gave me comfort.
See, I'm extremely lucky that I did not have any sleep because
Mhm.
I would have lost my shit. I would have
Oh, it
literally.
fucking
Oh my God,
Sucks,
I
dude.
could not imagine
The
that.
worst is when like I'm in a bad position when I'm asleep. Like sometimes I'll sleep on my stomach. So a lot of the times my face is like pressed into the pillow, so I can't. I can.
Oh, Jesus
yeah, I can't. I'm
Christ.
basically fucking suffocating, and I feel like I'm dying.
Yeah.
And there's been a couple times where I'm lucky enough to force my body. I'm like, I swear to you, I'm still asleep, but I'm forcing my body to move while I'm still asleep just to get my fucking face out of the position that I'm in. Like I've forced myself awake from being asleep to do those things.
Wow.
It sucks.
You know, when I was a kid, I used to be able to like wake up out of my dreams.
Mm-hmm.
I like had this little thing where like I would like be in a bad dream and I'd be like, okay, I don't want to be in this dream anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I would like literally press pause in my dream. Like
Yeah.
I just would like I would think in my dream, okay, I gotta press pause so I can get out of this dream, like a video game.
Yeah.
And like I would hit pause and then I would hit exit in the like literally like a menu in a UI, go to exit and then I would wake up
That's so cool.
and I could do that.
Yeah.
And then I would still have bad dreams and be like, what the fuck? And then I'd be
Yeah.
like, I guess I gotta wake up out of this. And instead of like hindsight, instead of just being like, oh wait, this is a dream,
Yeah.
I'ma fuck that guy. Instead of just doing that, I like instead like was okay with
Mhm.
just being scared and
Yeah.
being like, okay, I'm gonna wake up, because then like once when I wake up, then I'm like, oh shit, that was a scary ass dream. I
Yeah.
can't go to sleep because I'm gonna have that dream again.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna stay up and just stare at the black corner and hope there's not a ghost there. Oh
Mm.
dear, that kind of looks like a ghost. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah. Guess I'm gonna go to sleep so I'm not as scared in real life.
Yeah. It was. Yep.
Yeah. Dreams of sleeping is fucking weird, dude. Dreams
Yeah.
are scary. I don't have
You
like
know what is scary?
what?
Religion.
Oh yeah. Fuck. All right, put a pin in this because I want to make another episode about this.
Yeah, I'm down with that. I could go on for a while. on
Yeah, dreams and sleeping are fun. We're gonna make an episode
Listen
about that.
next time, guys.
Yeah, hell
We'll come
yeah,
out
dude.
with dreams.
Whoa. Whoa.
Not like come out with dreams. I
Yeah.
mean, like
We'll talk about
we'll
our
make
dreams.
one about dreams.
Exactly.
Maybe
Don't worry. Well, you'll hear about that in the future. But back to
in
religion.
theory.
Back to religion.
Yes.
'Cause we
Another
heard-
theoretical thing.
Exactly. Yeah. I also think it's hard that you people treat their faith as fact, and I understand
Yeah.
why, because if you don't treat your faith as fact, is it truly faith?
Yep.
You know, and I understand exactly why, but it's hard for me to grasp exactly.
Yeah.
They treat like people with genuine faith treat their faith as if it was math.
Yeah.
You know, 1 + 1 = 2. You can't tell me otherwise, and that's just what it is. Like you can't argue that.
Yeah.
And people that's respectable to
Yeah.
me. That's honestly like it's
I mean,
admirable.
if you have that much self determination to be able to be like, fuck what you think.
Yeah.
This is what I think, and you're not gonna ever change me. That's a lot of determination.
Especially if
I
you're
res-
not an
yeah,
asshole
definitely
about
respect
that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Like if you're just like, hey, I think God's cool, and I'm
Yeah.
like, well, I don't know if I believe in that. They're like, cool, but I do.
Yeah.
So accept that. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, have
well-
fun in hell, sinner.
Yeah. That's fine.
But then I also even get the feeling that the people that try to force their religion on others or their faith on others are assholes, because it's like, well, if somebody like I guess like I just said with the math reference, like if somebody says 1 + 1 = 3, you're gonna be like, but it's not,
You stupid, ain't that?
dumbass. It's 2, but they're like, no, it's 3. I 100% believe it's 3, and I
Yeah,
want you to believe it's 3 too,
That's weird.
so we can go to the
We can
fucked
go-
up math heaven together.
We can go to the 1 + 1 = 3 room
Exactly.
and hang out.
1 + 1 = 3ism.
I don't care about going to heaven or hell. I just want to go where all my friends are going.
Yeah, that's what really matters. As long as we can have a good time.
Yeah, I could care less.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm in hell? Whatever. I'm burning with my friends.
Yo, all the people that are supposed to go into hell are fucking cool.
I know, right? Oh, my God. You know how many comedians are going to be down there? Oh, my
All of
God. It's
them.
going to be hilarious.
Fucking all of them.
Literally. You okay there, bud?
The food is settling real nice,
Yeah.
and your boy's getting tired.
Yeah, you getting a little sleepy there, bud?
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
I'll go home and have sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams are made of
I don't know the fucking thing anymore.
Yeah, me neither.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to religion though.
Yeah, so yeah, I think we can wrap it up there though.
We wrap it up.
Yeah, I think we got what our very factual opinions out there.
Absolutely, our opinions that are wrong, that are absolutely right. All religions are wrong.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you can't say that. I
People-
respect you. I respect you if you follow religion and have genuine faith. I really
Yeah.
do. I find it admirable.
I don't respect you if you think that I also need to do that or I'm going to suffer.
Yeah. Fuck Hillsong Church.
Yeah.
I read
Yeah.
an article that apparently their pastors were balling the fuck out on tithe money.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
They were paying. That's a Hollywood church too.
Yeah. Yeah, well that I mean that
I'm okay with saying that. I'm okay with saying fuck Hillsong Church.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you'd really call that a church.
Yeah. Yeah. So when that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing.
That'd be tough to be like, yeah, that's a church.
Oh yeah, sure, pastor.
I don't even think God would even. I think God's like looking up there like, come on, dude.
God's
you're
up
a
there like,
dick."
man, fuck Hillsong Church.
Yeah. God's like, yeah, no, this guy's definitely going to heaven because fuck that place.
Yeah, exactly. Right on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable with leaving this
Yeah.
episode off with that.
Yeah. So it was a little bit different this time.
A little bit different. Yeah.
A little bit, maybe think about, maybe
Yeah.
yell at us about.
Exactly.
Who
Let us know in the
cares?
comments below what you want our next controversial episode to be about.
Yeah, for sure. We like talking about that kind of stuff, and
Mhm.
at least gets people.
These are the conversations that we actually have that actually spawn the idea for this podcast.
Yeah, yeah, definitely having those.
So it's a little
Discussions, yeah.
nerve-wracking to get into them, but if you guys want more, completely let us know.
And if you don't want more,
Let us know by liking, commenting, and subscribing on all our
Yeah.
videos.
and we'll totally not take
we'll
that advice.
we'll never do it again, theoretically.
Yeah, in theory, of course.
In theory.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening.
Yep. We love you guys so much.
Love you so much.
Smooches. Bye.